good, gang? Reef Holly here, coming at you today with another reaction. We're doing Death Note episode 4. And just a little quick thing to say. I know we said we was going to upload a lot of Death Notes, sadly.
A lot of stuff going on.
There was a lot of stuff going on, especially with us working and going to the gym after work.
Yeah.
And we were kind of beat up brutally badly in the gym. Because we're shaking the rust off. So I wouldn't say we got lazy, but we were in a lot of pain.
Yep.
Still are in a lot of pain. But no excuses after today. We're getting back to the grind. We're doing Death Note episode 4.
Yep.
Little recap with last week's episode. Yeah, it was last week that we actually saw it. So, but anyways. There was so much that happened with that episode, man.
Boy.
The reveal of Light Dad, he was literally the chief.
The chief of police. Like.
Oh, you Billy, Light, you Billy Badass.
Oh, that's fact.
You just don't care at that point. Shinigamis
You get the eye.
able to give up their eye to the person that has the Death Note,
Yep.
so they can use their ability of their eyes. Crazy. I think he's gonna do it.
Yes, but you gotta give him half of your lifespan for that thing.
I think he's still gonna do it just because he's trying to recreate a new world and he's gonna give up anything possible.
Yeah, I feel you, but I don't want to feel you on that one. But it's just like I don't want him to do it. It's I don't know.
Who says no to more power?
That's true. Especially when he already went this ham.
Already done this much.
Yeah.
And someone's actually following Light. And we don't know who it is.
Yep.
So, with that being said, that's pretty much the recap with the last episode. Let's get into this episode. Hopefully you find out who's following Light.
Yes.
We see if he takes the eye.
Yep.
And we also see how L can come even closer to Light.
Whew.
Well, other than that, let's get into it.
So, what'll it be like? Is it a deal?
All right, pursuit.
Of
You're gonna be probably chasing someone.
Around lately? Maybe he was serious about losing his Death Note.
Nah, Ryuk's been having the time of his life.
Time of his life, son.
Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life or until the Death Note was destroyed. That could take a while.
Oh, so he can't come back.
Do you know what? I actually heard he was carrying 2 Death Notes. Seriously? Why would he?
Yeah, this Shinigami drippy.
Yes.
I'll never understand that guy.
Super
So,
drippy.
the price for receiving the eyes of a Shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan? That's it, right?
Yes. Well then, do we have a deal or not?
Is he gonna take it?
Ryuk,
Are you gonna take it, Light?
this deal is out of the question.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, he's gonna come back and think about it.
Probably.
My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals, and I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time. I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life, but not if I die sooner. I figured more people should know I wouldn't take this deal.
Yeah. I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in case.
Okay, that's so he still has a chance to take. I feel like.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this earlier on.
Don't you think you're a little late? I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met. Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note.
He's not the slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a Shinigami. He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
Can a Shinigami? Well, they can take your life at any time, right?
Well,
I'm pretty sure they
pretty
can.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
they can write your name in the Death Note when they want,
Yeah, because he knows everybody's name
Yeah.
and stuff and all that, right?
and their face.
Nothing else. Probably.
you know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike. After all, it's been man.
Then people would have seen you and be like, "Yo, why are you flying?"
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. Not to mention
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was only joking. Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami.
What if the people that has the Death Note, and once they die, that's who they actually do become?
Oh.
Because I think
Shinigami realm is
Ryuk did say you don't go to heaven or hell
and the only reason we still take
after
human
obtaining the
lives
Death Note.
is because we're afraid to die.
I think that's what he said in the early
The
episodes.
truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. In fact, I doubt there's any reason for our existence at all. You're becoming a much more impressive Shinigami.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like I'm doing a lot more work.
Is it
than
actually
I
true what I just said?
I don't want to be compared to a Shinigami. I'm a human using this Death Note to make the world a better place for other humans. I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today. I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage. I already know that if I write down a cause of death, I've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to record the conditions and exact time of death. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. This should be interesting.
What crazy
I
stuff
want to
he
know
about
how
to
he's
do?
gonna pull this off.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's me. Another 6 inmates were found dead last night.
Chief,
Huh?
we can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks. I have reason to believe that Kira was performing some kind of test using these criminals. And if that's the case, we'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
True.
With people's lives, as if all this was just a game.
It's so crazy that like the chief doesn't even know that it's his own son doing this.
Criminals as test subjects.
It's wild, man.
What's he trying to achieve?
Look at this, Ryuk.
But they already
Don't
found
worry,
it because he
the
got the
results
police
of
files.
Yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer, and these results are just as I expected. The Death Note will work for what I have in mind.
What do you mean by that?
One of them escaped and ran into the bathroom I had specified in the Death Note. Another one drew the same symbol I had drawn in the Death Note before he died. And finally, a third wrote the same letter I had written in the Death Note, word for word. With the first one, I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. However, everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. Since this couldn't happen, he simply died of a heart attack in prison. The next was supposed to draw an exact picture of Elle's face on the prison wall. This also didn't happen. You can't draw someone you've never seen. I specified that he would write a note that read, "I know that Elle is suspicious of the Japanese police." To be honest, I actually expected this one to work, but it didn't end up happening. Which means, it's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know. Or, at the very least, it has to be the kind of thing that they could come up with on their own.
Oh.
Basically, even the Death Note can't do the impossible. But, as long as it's within the realistic limits of what that person might do, I can control them as much as I want before they die. These latest victims will no doubt keep Elle and the police guessing. Even as we speak, he's probably trying to decipher all the clues I left for him. Especially that little note. That absolutely meaningless dying message.
Okay.
Kira used those criminals
Okay.
to conduct an experiment of some sort. It means he's about to start something. But perhaps he has a different goal in mind altogether.
Okay, I see.
Could the pentagram and this letter be some kind of a
He wants them to think, even though there's no meaning behind it.
Alright, time for the real thing.
Wait, do you know L?
Real thing?
Yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him.
Something triggered in the L too. He saw his name.
Hello? Light? Morning.
You got a little joint. Alright.
Human who uses a note can neither go. See, that's what I was saying earlier. I guess they go to the Shinigami realm. The time of death is written 40 seconds after writing and causes death. Heart attack. The time of death can be manipulated in time until 40 seconds after writing the name. And getting better. But literally, he does that so like have him thinking, even though there's no meaning.
Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste.
This dude's
of time
out
if
in
he
broad
wasn't
daylight.
doing it.
Just following you with a trench coat on. Like it's cold outside.
Light!
A date?
Yeah.
This isn't just a date, is it? You said that you'd figured out a way to find your stalker's name. So tell me,
She possibly gonna get him to find out. I mean, her to find out.
Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the death note? I explained it in great detail.
no. Doing that would take all the fun out of it.
In that case, just be patient and watch what happens.
I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high. I'm so excited.
He got himself a little boo John.
Yeah.
During the week, he goes to school and crams school at night. Dates on his day off. A normal kid, just a hardworking senior in high school. Chief Yagami's son. Light Yagami. No cause for suspicion. At any rate, I'll be done with my surveillance.
So I'm guessing this is the dude because he has a trench coat on. The watery, whatever the guy's name.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, they both have trench coats.
Until entrance exams were over?
How was
He
before
got on a
Oh
bus
my
right
God.
behind him.
practice exams?
Oh, you're such a nerd.
Oh shoot.
It's him. He's here.
He probably said something.
Oh, okay.
7 passengers, excluding him. No one's in the way. Everything should go smoothly.
Okay.
I guess
Yo,
he-
he's smart as hell.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
And they're probably gonna broadcast that he was on the bus.
Yes. It's like whatchamacallit saved the day or
Yes,
something.
yes.
Like,
Oh my God.
Yo.
Oh my God. Light is smart as hell. And he doesn't want to blow his cover because
Yeah.
people don't really know about that officer too.
Uh-huh.
You heard what he said. Now you listen up. Have a female staff member bring all of Spaceland's cash from yesterday.
Beauty, don't be scared. As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? Why should we trust you? The first hijacker comes in like he's working alone.
I feel like he shouldn't be knowing stuff like this.
But he's smart as crap though. Everybody knows him around to be smart as crap.
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack.
Okay.
Here's my proof. Take a look.
Oh man.
Raiders, we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is Ray.
Oh, got him.
I trust you. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got one.
So if it comes down to it, I can rely on you, right?
Yes.
Get the hell up, you old hag.
Oh, it's smart as crap.
That's right. This guy. His face was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie tried to rob a bank and ended up killing 3 people before he
Why
got
he
away.
got that gun in an old
It's
lady head?
extremely dangerous.
Don't move, you little punk. What the hell is that?
Is that a piece of the Death Note?
You guys were
No, I think it was just a note
Damn it.
from the
He's the
girl.
one from before. He'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
plans for a date, huh?
Oh, okay.
Stupid kid.
Because I think he put the other note in the other.
Who the hell are you? You in the very back. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess with me. How long have you been hiding back there?
Oh! It's part of the Death
Yes,
Note!
yeah.
And he touched
Uh-huh.
it!
You can actually see me right now.
Stay there, you.
He touched it!
And he
Yes.
gonna think he's on drugs.
Yes.
So that's why.
He's hallucinating.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone, get down.
Oh, I get
Because the girl didn't touch it.
Uh-huh.
accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart. Sorry, pal. I'm a Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna kill me.
Yo, son.
Oh my God.
Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me. I have to stay till the Death Note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. And a Shinigami can't die from being shot. I've said all these things at one time or another. Well, he is the top-ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Yo.
He even used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give
He
up
just
his
killed
name.
2 birds with 1 stone,
He
dog.
is smart as shit. And he get hit by. He's smart as crap. And he even get hit by. He doesn't. It wasn't even a heart attack. So there's no suspicion at all. Son, this.
But I don't think he did. Like, that's just casual. That just happened just to happen.
No, he could. You remember the one at the beginning? The boy on the motorcycle got hit by a truck too, cause he rode it.
I forgot he can write the time.
Yeah.
Everything went just
Yep,
as
he can write the time.
31
Holy
bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus. He sees a horrific phantom and empties his gun trying to kill it. Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies
You're
when
right.
struck by a car.
Yo, he is smart
Holy
as shit. There's no suspicion. He got the name.
Fails.
He's gonna report back saying it can't be
You will be
the chief's son.
Ray Penber.
Oh my god!
Holy Sugarfoot.
Oh my god! All right, Death Note episode 4. This show just doesn't. It always amazes me each episode. Like it outdoes the other episode.
Mhm.
Like, holy
Never disappointed.
like, holy shit. Where do we begin? Like you were saying earlier, you know, the pacing of the episode in the beginning was a little. It started out a little slow,
Mhm.
but towards the end, oh boy.
Yeah, I feel like it got that way, but just because like we were just trying to figure out how is he going to be able to find out the guy's name. It's gonna be like
I think that's the
Yeah.
reason why we were trying to find out the whole time why he was like, how he was gonna be able to find out the guy's name.
yeah.
But the way that he set up to find the guy's name is just crazy. He killed 3 birds. I put 2. 3 birds with 1 stone. That shit was crazy. And the fact that, like, he was able to, you know, the criminal, and was able to, like, get his MO and whatnot.
Yep.
Set him up so he knew that he would go onto the bus. Literally knew that the guy was following him.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Ryan Pombry? I think Ryan
Palmer.
Pombry.
Palmer.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
you guys know what we're talking about. Was able to, since he knew he was being followed, that he was also going to hop on the bus. And knew that it was going to cause a commotion, and to be able to point to question him, hey, are you actually the police? Let me see your badge and all of that. And the fact that he was able to see his badge, and then had the officer thinking, Yagami's son can't be behind this because he would have been off. He would have been off the criminal.
With a heart attack. Yeah.
Yes.
He could have
And-
been killed at any time with a heart attack.
But the craziest part, he still low-key killed them. And he doesn't even know that he killed them. But the way he set it up made it seem like
was an
he was
accident.
it was an accident. He was in a rush to get off the bus.
Yeah, he, like,
because,
he was on drugs or something.
I'm about to get caught. I gotta make an escape or something like that. Oh my god! Like, was able to get the officer's name. Able to pull off with the Death Note page.
Oh my gosh!
And it was like, we were sitting there like, was he like the officer? We're like, he touched the Death
Exactly.
Note. Oh
yeah.
my god!
He touched that John C. Ryuk
It's-
on the back.
oh.
Oh my god! Ryuko's like, oh no, I see what you're doing.
Yes.
Like I said,
Oh my god!
I could see this from the top honor student in Japan
Yes.
and stuff like that. I was like, yo,
He played that perfectly.
he took a
And
girl
then-
out. He don't even effort
And then it's
for her.
crazy. It's crazy because it was like towards the end when he got hit by the car, I thought it was just like he even got me.
Oh yeah.
He got me because I thought it was like a natural thing that just happened. I was like, wait, he can really control how you die and what time it happens.
Yep. That's a crazy.
I was like, for us to know that he can do that, I even got stumped.
Yo, that's so crazy, dog.
I got stumped thinking that it was a casual accident.
He did that joint so perfectly, bro. Like, so perfectly.
Oh, my God.
He had the note with the girl talking about date, and he had the other John with the John telling the guy what he's saying, and he purposely dropped the wrong one.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was fooled that whole time. Well, I wasn't fooled because like once like stuff started to like build up, I understood. Like you said, when we were like, what? Like we were able to call out Ryu before we even saw it. And I think we called out as soon as we seen it. It was like, oh, he touched the Death Note. Like we started to piece things together, but I was pretty stumped. I'm not gonna lie throughout that whole thing.
That was good. That was like,
holy shit.
Like this one, I mean, like I get like every time I'm say I get why people say this is one of the best. And the writing for this is like ridiculous, dog. Like who thought about this? Like who sat there and like
put time into this and just
thank you whoever thought about this. Let's put it that way. Like, cause what the.
And damn, like, he didn't take the eye. But he's like, he was considering if it was wings. But he didn't take the eye. I still think he's going to take it, to be honest. Man. That bus scene, man. Now I'm wondering what he's going to do with this guy. Because I feel like, at first I was like, since you have him stumped, is there even a reason why to off him?
Yeah. Because
low-key, like, even if you do it, I feel like someone might know that he's just been on to you.
Yeah.
And this, like, who was the last, like, they might go back and be like, who was on that bus with them?
Yeah, who was the last person to see your name or something like that?
And they might put 2 and 2 together. Oh, the chief's son was also on that bus.
But if he kills him, he's not going to be able to tell him, like, who was on the bus and stuff like that. But then again, I feel like he's going to do the research on him. Like, you know how he has the police information in his crib?
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to look at him, do the research on him, on who he's suspecting. And if it ever comes back down to him, I feel like that's when he's going to, like, take some more actions.
I just feel like it might pull L closer if he does end up. Like, I feel like this bus situation is going to be brought up again.
Yeah.
In this show. And it's just going to pull L closer to knowing that it might be Light. Because Light was there. Light's a student.
Mm-hmm.
Light also could potentially have, police data because his dad's a chief.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like this bus situation is going to be brought up again.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy? They showed L, the last moment they showed L, he read the page.
And saw that L.
That he says the guy wrote L or something like that. So it's like, what is he going to figure out now? Like, is it going to be his turn next episode to do something crazy?
Like twist some shit up? Bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. I got nothing to say. That shit was crazy.
Guys, man, if you enjoyed this video, please leave yourself a like, a comment, share this with your peoples, and please hit the subscribe button. We appreciate y'all, love y'all, and until next time, Quantum Reef, we're out. Peace.